Hello everybody. I have been jumping at the bit to get to this fish. This first part, this is 3 videos. This is the first video. This first one shows everything I went through to get this slab of rock just ready for prep. The second video shows from beginning to the end of prep, including fixing rock, repairing rock, coloring rock, all that kind of stuff, filling the cracks and whatnot, clear to the end. And then the third video will be of making a very antique frame for this with old wood my son got from a 110-year-old garage, and that was 3 years ago, so 113 years old wood. Anyways, enjoy this video. I had fun making it. Can't wait till next week, till the next one comes out, and you guys are in for a surprise. Hi everybody. This big box got delivered, I don't know, 3 days ago I believe it was, and I just came out here to inspect it, and it's broken here. I got gloves on because it's colder than you know what. This whole end has been busted out. You can see the slab of rock still in there, thank goodness. So I've got a screwdriver. I'm going to take off these screws and see, oh Jesus, see what kind of damage there is on this fossil fish and this big plate of rock. So I'll be back. Okay, all the screws are out. I have not opened it. You're going to see this as I see it. Yeah, it's broken. Holy crap. I can't believe that's broken. Jeez. It's a sawfish. You can see the, I don't know if you can see that or not, the very tip of its tail. It's a little broken. Big crack coming through the rock. It's just broken, missing some pieces. I'll have to check the box for the missing pieces. Head. Here's the snout piece, the bill with the rostral teeth. And it's broken there. Jesus Christ. Oh well. At least now I know. Still going to be a cool fish, but repaired that I wasn't planning on. So, there you go. Pretty big slab of rock. Alright, hello everybody. I've been dreading this because this is going to be nothing but a severe dust storm. I've got these 2 pieces of cardboard because the ends are slightly thinner than this middle part where the fish is, but the fish is underneath here on the underneath side, which is the top side. So I'll put those at the ends. I'm going to use this to guide my saw, this 4-inch diamond cutting wheel. That way it only goes down so far, and hopefully I don't mess this up. That's right. Hopefully. And I got to make 1/2-inch cuts, roughly 1/2-inch cuts, all the way down to here, which I don't even think you can see on camera. So I'm going to be here for a while. But the first cut, Just like that. Easy peasy. And then I'll go ahead, once I get all the way down, and whether it's going to break or not here or anywhere else, I do not know, but this rock is way too big, way too heavy. So, I'll show you, I'll be back to you in about 2 hours. Okay, I was not expecting this at all. I was making this cut, and I noticed the movement, and I stopped and I realized it was broken. So my heart literally sank. How good of a break, I don't know. Looks like a really good break. For a break, that is. But man, that's disappointing. That is disappointing. So, okay. I've got to finish up this cut and this cut. That cut. Oh, jeez, that's getting scary. And then I got to do all of this. This is taking, God, half an hour. Alright, back to work. Okay. I only made about a half a dozen cuts on the big piece and called it quits. It was just getting too hard on the back. So I thought I would come in here, clean these up, and glue these together before I can flatten them out with the grinder. So all I simply do is, let me get this out of the way. All I simply do is, this has less impact than hitting this with the hammer. So this is all I'm simply doing. As you can plainly see, it's going from this thick down to this thick. Huge difference. I'm taking off, I don't know how many pounds of rock. Probably going to be 30 pounds of rock by the time it's done, even though they're little pieces, but there's a lot of little pieces. Alright, back to work. And there you have it. One piece of rock that's a whole lot thinner. Now to glue it together. So I was doing the dry fit here like so. And then I saw this. I thought, oh no, I don't remember that being missing. Plus there was a piece of wood over here holding all this together. In fact, it's right here. Somehow it's like that. Anyways. Actually, that goes right there. Save that just in case. So I went outside to the other garage where I was doing all the cutting and looked all around and couldn't find a piece. And I thought, oh, the only other place was in the garage here where I tossed all the rock into the rock bucket, and I was scrounging around through the rock bucket and get a load of that. So I've got all my pieces. Now I'm going to glue this in together, and then it can cure for a day or two. Look at that. There's that beautiful tail. Clear to the tippy tip. Wish there was more rock there, but there's not. Ta-da! I kept glue. I only glued the middle, you know, a bead of glue down the middle of the rock and then down on the bottom edge of the rock, and it still came up above in 2 spots, which is kind of disheartening, but I should be able to clean it up pretty nice. But man, what a nice fit. If you make an accident and it breaks, this is the kind of break you want. Beautiful, just fit together beautifully. Alright, that's it for today. Okay, just made, I think, 4 more cuts. I took 2 days off because this is just the most dreadful job. Dusty, dirty, hard on me anyways. Here's the piece I fixed yesterday, or not yesterday, 3 days ago. That's cured, ready to grind. Hopefully it won't break. And if you see right down here, this is where they glue it together. This thing was broken all the way through, so whether that's going to break out again or not, I do not know, but fingers crossed. Back to work. And there it is. That was one heck of a lot of work. Jeez, and dusty. I'm covered in dust. But I got to get that big piece onto the Mrs. wagon and then drag that over to the Mad Paleontologist prep lab, and then from there put it inside and put it on the table, and hopefully it doesn't break. Hasn't broken yet. There's no promises, no guarantees. Just like that. And there's a shrimp. I think I've got tons of shrimp. Start buying these types of fish, you end up with lots of shrimp. Back in my selling days, I'd sell them, but now they just go into boxes and gather dust. Anyways, I've got to get my you-know-what to work. That was actually an easy one. But now you can see this was glued right to here. And there's one over here that you can't see that's glued. It goes clear to the edge here, to the corner. But you can see this dark line, that's a glue mark, which goes all the way to this, almost this corner. So whether that's going to break or not, I do not know. But this just popped right off. I can't believe that, but the way it goes. Tells me what kind of glue they're using, or resin, or whatever it is. I'm sure it helped, but oh well. Back to work. I'm taking a very close look at this, and I think that's Mother Nature break, or about to break. I don't know if I'm going to be able to save that or not. I think it's going to break there. I just hope that if it does break, that it breaks really nice like it did on this first piece, which is over there. Anyways, I may have to turn this around to get to this spot. There's also, they glued a piece of rock on here to hopefully keep that from breaking. So what's going to happen, I don't know. It's all a big question mark in my mind. Wish me the best of luck. Sorry about that dang machine noise, but that took off much more rock than I thought. I had this empty, I can't lift the bucket. I thought I would take off at least 10 pounds, maybe 15 if I was lucky, and I think I took off 25, maybe even 30 pounds. But there's just all kinds of ancient breaks in this rock, especially this one. So whether that's going to break or not, and I don't know how many pieces when I smooth this out, I don't know, but let me get that positioned so I can explain to you what I'm going to do here. We got the fan blowing, we got the machine ready, I create a lot of dust, so I take I've got the other piece just sitting here, shimmed on to show me what it's going to be like. I don't know if you can see it or not, but that's exactly what it's supposed to be. That is, except for a low spot there, that's pretty freaking nice. There's some chunks on there. Except for a high spot here, that's pretty freaking nice. Jeez, that's nice. And then for the middle, holy cow, a little bit high here. That's pretty dang nice. Jeez, that's nice. I can't believe that's that nice. And then the other way, yep, that's the low spot. A little high here. A little high here. Wow, that's pretty dang nice. I can't believe that. That means not much glue. Whoops, it's pretty windy out there today. Anyways, I'm going to start grinding this baby and hope that it doesn't break. That's some dusty stuff there. Jesus, look at my glasses. I don't know if you can see them or not. Hard to see out of them. That's not going to take much grinding for it to get that onto the backer board. Now I can't see. That's looking dang good. I did that 4 times. I checked it 4 times. That's it. I'm done. Now it's time to clean up and maybe get that on the board today. Oh, that'd be nice. And it didn't break. Double thumbs up. Son of a beeswackers. Woo! I'm a happy camper right now. For those of you who have one of these for your air, uh-oh, got a lot of water coming out. Our best day today, but there's still a lot of condensation in the tank. This is all the silicone I have left, so I gotta go to town tomorrow. So I won't be putting that on the back board today, but I can glue this up. So I got my water ready, my toothbrush. Oh, look at some of the... Oh, look how dirty that is. Holy crap. Holy camole. And then when this is dry, shouldn't take too long, I will simply glue it together and clamp it. I already dry fitted and it's an excellent fit, except there's a couple little tiny pieces of rock that are missing, and one's over the fish, so that doesn't matter. But the other one, I'll just have to fake it, I guess, with some putty or something. That's the way it goes. Look at that dirt, Jesus. Ancient dirt. Got to do some more scrubbing on that one. The better the glue job, the better for everything. Okay, let that dry. Just sitting here watching it dry. I just spent the last 15 minutes brushing that with the toothbrush. Every little crack over every one of these cuts, I got the dust out so that whatever silicone goes in there can help hold. And there's the piece of backer board ready to go. So In an hour, that's going to be on that board, and I'm going to be feeling a lot better as long as I don't break it. Last one I broke 2 times. Jeez. Anyways, this is boring, so later, folks. There's a bucket of rock I took off the back of that fish slab. I was thinking up to 15 pounds, but that's more like 40 pounds. So that worked out pretty darn good. Anyways, here's this. I laid this thing down and I marked where the rock is going to lay, and I don't like to go clear to the edge because it oozes out and you got to clean that up. So I'm going to stay a good couple inches away from the edge. It's pretty easy. Another dead silicone soldier, and a new fresh one that I've already got ready to go, so I don't waste your time. This is expensive stuff. Used to be $4 and $5 a tube, which I thought was expensive, but this stuff was on sale for 11, I don't know, 11 something. So quite expensive. Good old Bidenomics, yeah, my buddy. Okay, so still heavy, Jesus. Then get into place. Once the silicone is on there, it's easy to get into place. It just slides around pretty good. Then, oh, I'm loving that. That's a good fit all the way across. I don't want to mark this up, so get some weight. I've got, I just happen to have more rock in the garage. Okay, and if you're smart, sometimes I am smart, sometimes I'm not too smart. I take a, this happens to be an old Allen wrench, put that it's not going to work. I want to clog that up so whatever's left in there I can save. That could be good for months if I close it up good. Anyways, later for now. This rock, if I can split it, I could use it to fill in a missing corner, big missing corner of my sawfish. And I can follow the crack all the way around, but it won't release. Why won't that release? If that's going to work or not. And this rock comes all the way from Lebanon, so it's hard to find another piece. Oh, I think I did it. Oh. get a load of that. Okay, now I got lots of rock to rebuild with. Don't know what that is. Not a clue. Looks like bone though. Anyways, if you look over there on the other table, there's a great big long piece of slab of rock there with a missing corner right there. And now I can rebuild that corner with this rock. Okay, put my dust mask on, like so. This is inside the garage. It's going to get super dusty, but this is too heavy for me to lift. And it's too cold outside to open the door and turn the fan on. I just cut the rock. Tomorrow I'll rebuild this and put it back on. I'm getting out of here. It's too damn dusty. Run! Run for your lives! So, I made those cuts yesterday. I just laid this piece of rock onto this slab, covering up all this. Excuse me. I took a dental pick thing, taped it to a paintbrush, went underneath here, like so. Hopefully making a mark. This mark is actually with a Sharpie, but I'm going to be cutting on this side of it, so that mark will be gone. It just shows me the outside of this slab. And there's this mark, there's this one. Oh, that's not a very good mark. Now this one goes to there. And that one appears to go that way. I'm going to have to redo that one. So, I'll be back. So, there's the mark I'm going to cut. So, I'm going to go outside where it's still cold. It's only 37 degrees outside. Got my coat on. Gonna make a quick cut, bring it back in here and see how it's going to fit. Probably have to do a little bit of finagling, but hey, par for course. Alright, this piece broke. It was just a natural crack. It just broke as easy as pie, but basically I glue that back together, put that in there, and voila. At least that's will look a lot better than concrete patch in there, which when I frame this, it's not going to look right, but at least it's Lebanese rock to Lebanese rock. It's just a different color. Maybe I can play with it a little bit and do something to change that color. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to glue this together, this to this, and then I'll attach this to this. Then I got to fill it in with concrete patch in between and It's always something. Alrighty then. I took this chisel thing, did a little bit of work right there just to bring everything a little bit closer. It's far from perfect, but if you take the straight edge, that looks pretty good that way, and that looks really good that way. So I'll have to fill this in, different colors of rock. I'll have to play with that and see if I can, I don't know what's going to happen. But that's what I'm going to do right there. So I'm going to glue, these are the shims that hold everything right in place. I got it just so, but I'm going to have to glue, let's see, I need a pencil. I need to glue every piece onto every piece, and then the top, so I'll have 3 contact points, and then I'll glue the rock to certain points together and let it cure for 24 hours. Then I can fill that in with concrete patch, trim that up, and almost ready for baby's almost gonna be ready for prep. Woohoo! So made my marks. I'm gonna put just a smidgen of that on. This goes there. That goes there. That goes there. Then a little bit more silicone, great stuff. That goes there. That goes there. And that goes there. I'm making this look harder than it is, but please bear with me. I've only got half a body. And then, the last one for this. Whoop, second last one to that. Whoopsie doopsie. So, a little bit there, a little bit more there, a little bit there. That will be the 3 contact points. Got the glue in my pocket. The other type of glue, cyanoacrylate. This is the thick viscosity, thicker stuff. Then, this glue smells horrible. Put that into place. I'm pressing firmly because trying to squeeze out all that excess glue from those contact points. There it is. Just gotta sit there and wait. Double check, make sure I didn't screw anything up, which I do, seems like sometimes fairly often. That's pretty good. And that's pretty dang good. Alright, it looks horrible, but it won't when you're done. Trust me, believe me, you will see in the end. Been working on this thing for, geez, I don't know, 45 minutes at least. And then I turn this thing up to where this is where I'm going to pour on this side concrete patch. And look at this! For crying out loud, how did I break that? So I'm going to glue that and just tape it, and then still go ahead and pour today. So that's my plan of attack. Godspeed glue. It's called Starbond Gap Filler. It's thick viscosity super glue is all that is. And I'm just going to stick some glue in there and tape it. Well, I think I'm ready. What I'm going to do is, there's a great big gap in between the backer board and this rock I added. So I'm going to fill that in. It's going to fill in all this below and start running over to the side here. But this is the corner I want to get done. But it always scares me because of blowouts. If this stuff can find a pinhole, it will find it and it will leak out. So, but I think I've got this pretty good. So I'm going to mix some stuff and start pouring. Fingers crossed on this one, jeez. So I mixed about, I don't know, half this cup. Could have mixed the whole thing, but I didn't. Alright, then pour. Ooh, ooh. Just like that. As long as there's no blowouts, which sometimes seems like there's no way around. So that wasn't enough, but I'll just mix up some more. Alright, that took about 3 times more than I was planning, but that's par for course. But I'm amazed that there's no blowouts. I did wonder why I didn't cover this with newspaper. Now I got little drops of the stuff on the rock, which, oh yeah, so you guys could see it. Yeah, it's your fault. Okay, I'm kidding. Alright, that's gonna have to cure, and then I gotta do one more edge over here. And then I gotta color up this rock, and it's ready to prep. Woohoo! Only 3 sides to go. And there you have it, folks. That was one heck of a lot of work just to get it ready for prep. By far the biggest fish I've ever worked on. This measures in at 32 inches, I believe it is. So it's a big fish. So the actual prep video of this is going to be three videos. This one, the one for actual prepping, and then I'm going to build an antique frame around it, and that's going to be a video too. So stay tuned.